So we're going to talk about these meme coins, these dog coins, these cat coins, these sausage coins, right? Because we have to. Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. If you're new, make sure you've subscribed, hit the bell button, leave a like. Okay, now, disclaimer. I've bought a coin. It's probably going to fail. However, profits will be going to a good cause, whether it's a giveaway or whether it is to charity. So whether that's 50, 60% of the profit, I'll pay taxes or not. Yeah, give it away, right? I don't want to pump my bags. Anyways, I'm going to give you some sort of thought on it in terms of why this is happening. And obviously, if you're new to the space, how to tackle this. So this is a very educational video, so make sure you stick around, you've liked it and all kinds of good stuff. I don't want people getting wrecked. Now, that's the one thing why I'm doing this video. New people are coming to the space, they're only getting exposure to these coins, and they could get very, very burnt very, very quickly, right? Now, I did a little bit of a tweet this morning. Give us some coins, please. I bought one of them on the back of it, randomly. And at the end of the day, some of them are good, some of them are terrible. Most of them are terrible. There's one that is kind of one for charity. I think this one, a lot of people, a lot of big influencers now promoting this one. This is essentially a part of it's going to like charity, I believe. But you can flick through here. There's a lot of randomness, right? Randomness. Now, the one thing that I would only suggest that's a good thing is if you know what you're doing, if you can follow the risk strategy, i.e. a percentage of profits into speculative buys, take profit and then put them into top fundamental assets, go for it. That's what I say to do. I don't personally do that because I just can't be bothered. Yes, I'm doing it for these purposes of this video. I have bought coins in the past to play around with PancakeSwap, which I will show you. But fundamentals are king, and I've said that on my tweet yesterday. Got a lot of response, and a lot of people are very, very frustrated. It's just the way it is. But I have to fill this gap. Today is a good day to do it and talk about it, because this phase won't last forever. If you catch this at the wrong time, you're going to lose your money, right? So, if you're new to the space, remember one thing only. Only use profit. Understand the market, make sure you know what you're buying, and understand the risks, right? Do not be that idiot who likes to shill things to other people who are new in your canteen at work, who are in your friend circle, who don't understand what they're doing. You're going to get people hurt and you're going to lose friends. Do you want to be friendless? Well, yeah. So, over the last few weeks, we've seen Dogecoin rapidly rise, and we've also seen this. Now, I'm not going to mention this person by name, but there's someone in my group who bought this when it was very, very low. If he held on to it, he'd be pretty flush right now, but he never. And this is what's happening. This is one that's happened. There's a few others that have done this as well that have been listed on every exchange in the world because it's easy to do. Anything good about it? Not really. No, not really. What is it? It's a meme coin. It's very, very similar to Dogecoin. Why, you're probably asking, have exchanges listed this? Money. They get paid fees for people trading it. Now look at the volume. Now look at the drop in the volume. More to the point. There's a lot of people who are trading this long, short in futures markets as well. Crazy when you think about this as a coin. Now, it's very easy to make a coin. It is very easy to make a website like this. It is a piece of shit. Let's put it bluntly. It is virtually, let's have a little look at the code. What is it? We can't even see that. It looks very similar to a WordPress site. I'll go to the inspect page. So basically they're just rubbish, yeah. Just rubbish, mate. Absolute rubbish. Very, very simple websites to make. Very, very simple tokens to mint. Very, very simple economics on the tokens as well. So how do they work? They have huge supply. How do they make scarcity? They burn it. And they increase the demand of people by hyping it up. And what you get is rewarded for holding it. You get punished if you sell it. You get a tax. And yeah, that's kind of how it works. It's pretty rubbish. How do you buy most of them? Now, I recommend, by the way, not to use Uniswap because it's very, very expensive right now. The gas fees are astronomical. Even today, let's refresh it. It's a bit better today. Yesterday was pretty savage. It was one of the worst days ever yesterday. But I do recommend this because why not use BSC, because it's much better, it's cheaper, it's more effective, and at the end of the day, why would you want to spend $125 on fees to buy a rubbish coin? You want to spend $1. Let's be honest. What would you rather put in? $125 and get $123 worth of coin? Or would you rather put in $200 and only get about $40 worth of coin? It's kind of pointless, let's be honest, right? So that's important. Now, PancakeSwap is very, very easy to use. I recommend, it's not great, I will say this, Trust Wallet, it's a bit iffy. Hook it up with Wallet Connect and then off you go, right? It's super simple. Now, if you go into, like, basically all you need to do is go to the exchange. And how do you buy these? You're probably wondering. Well, it's simple. Go to the asset that you found, and I'll go through a few assets and where to find them in a minute. But let's just say you wanted to buy, like, we'll talk about, I don't know. This is a coin that I bought, by the way, Yeet. It's not even on here, which is kind of where you need to figure things out. But let's look at this one here. This is called Kaboshu or something, and essentially you go to the contract address and you can see it all there. You can see all the information, like if you want to buy it and stuff like that. It's crazy when you look at this. I'll go through this in more detail in a minute, but essentially what you need to get is what the token is. So if you're looking to obviously do BNB, you know, you'll get the token address. If you go to the main website, they'll give you the token address. You put it in here, it gives you what it is, it tells you what it is. Like, hey, it's this one. Like, obviously all these are already listed. Obviously Bonfire, I've added that before. You'll see my wallet in a bit in terms of what I bought in the past. I bought that and something else. I was looking at buying this, didn't. There's loads, you know, there's absolutely loads out there, you know, it's crazy. Anyways, Reddit is one place where you can find them. Now, I want to obviously show people the right way and the wrong way. This is obviously, they're already out. They've already been put on the crypto moonshot page. So be careful in terms of like demand and stuff, because there'll be whales in there. There'll be people who'll be up 20, 30, 50x potentially looking to get out, dumping on you. So this is why you need to use profits only. Use profits, and at the end of the day, just crack on. Be selfish. Just be your own person. Don't be telling everyone about it. Don't be shilling your bags. Just do it on your own, right? Just play around with it. It is, as I say, like a slot machine. It is very much speculative. It's high risk. It's stupidly risky. And at the end of the day, if you're going to put someone into danger by going, oh, you know what, I bought this coin, do you want to buy it? Oh yeah, go on then, I'll do it. What crazy, right? Just be careful. So, as you have already alluded to before, they go crazy. And as you can see, in a day, you've made, yeah, you can see 2,635%. If you go, obviously, bottom to top, right? I know, but this could go much higher. You just never know. That's the thing. And as I say, I've seen people make loads of money off very, very little speculative pumps. And I run a Facebook group, and I am the enemy in that Facebook group right now, because I'm like laughing at people making loads of money, but they're also not taking profit, and that's the one thing you need to do. Remember, unrealized profit is nothing, right? It is not, it's on paper. It's until you cash it out into Ethereum, until you cash it out into BNB, it is not yours. And this is where you got to do it. So, step one, as I've said, use profit only. Do a little bit of research. Don't just buy the first one that comes into your head. You need to look at the market cap. So on this one here, this is, by the way, poocoin.app. And you can find the coin. So what you do in basically the top, you can basically just search for it, right? You put it in here, you can find your coin, right? So if you find the coin, cool, go for it. Now what you do, I'll just show you. So let's just go through here. So let's find one. We'll go Mars, right? So whatever this is, Mars coin. You get the website, you get the contract address. So this is actually using bog.finance. This is another one. And again, at the top here, it shows you the market cap. So you got 7.169 million. And yeah, great, boom, dump. You know, it's just the way it is, and you can see all the information there. And again, you've got the website. I think this one's actually got quite a nice looking website for once. And you can kind of just see the information, and you get all this information, and then you've obviously got how to buy it. So if you click on here, it'll go directly to it. So it tells you what the contract is. I understand that my risks. And basically, well, I want to buy this. So, you know, you put it it's in the wrong one, I know, but you can see the picture, right? You can just swap it over. Anyhow, right? So that's it. It's crazy how it works. Other things you can do with this, obviously, you can find out what's doing well. So if you go to the trending ones on PooCoins or whatever, PooCoin.app. So Ars, for example, this has been running pretty hard, as you can see. Market cap of this, $318 million. Crazy, I know. And you can see the holders, so this is where it gets, that's what gets me every time, like 166,000 holders, which is crazy. Why would you, yeah, you can see why people buy it on certain things. Anyways, moving on, because the fees are ridiculous. So you can see kind of how these are kind of going. It's crazy right now. This one doesn't have as many holders, but you can kind of see, I did have Bonfire, I mentioned it before. I sold it because the markup's ridiculous and there's no point. Again, I think holders, 263,000 people, crazy. So people that say it's not a bull run clearly have no idea what they're on about, because there's 263,000 addresses with Bonfire in it. Where are all these people? Anyways, I've bought a coin called Yeet, right? Why, you're probably asking? Well, why not? It's roughly, I believe, 11.7 million market cap, and it doesn't have many holders. I believe it's like 12,000. It's actually gone up quite a bit since I actually bought this, and I bought it this morning, right? So this is what I've done: 0.31 BNB into this, and I've got however many quadrillion coins. And as I said at the start of the video, I'll be looking to donate some of this to charity or to a giveaway or whatever it may be, because I don't want to pump my bag. So yes, for experimental purposes, for transparency only, I have bought some just for the shits and gigs. And at the end of the day, as you can see, look at that, it's crazy. So that was what, that was before the video even started. We've gained, what, 300 people? What? And that was, what, within 20 minutes? Christ, that's pretty crazy. Anyways, right, so if you got this far, hi. Use profits only. If you get profits from these speculative buys, use them wisely. Put them into something good. Put it into Bitcoin, put it into Ethereum, put it into Polkadot, put it into Zilliqa, put it into whatever the hell you want. But you got to remember, this is a market. You are buying low, selling high. It's no different to anything else. The thing with this, and what gives me a little bit of comfort, is these companies are not asking for millions of dollars. Yes, they can obtain it by buying up, you know, they could literally mint the coin, buy it, and then market it, and then take profit. But at the end of the day, they're not asking for 30 million before it goes to, you get the picture, right? It's crazy when you think about it. So this is just, in my opinion, just a start, right? This is how crypto is going to become. Now, what could happen next? There could be a monster spillover in the next few weeks from all these profits. As I said, this is just a phase of the market. We just got to endure it. As us, people, educators, whatever, it hurts, right? It sucks because all the good coins are not pumping yet. But there will be a time when people will go, you know what? I've made a lot of money. Let's go into BNB. Let's go into Ethereum. Let's cash out this reward. Liquidity is going to be flooding the market with fresh profit. And that's why you've probably seen the reaction in BNB. And most importantly, you've seen the reaction as well in the likes of Ethereum at the moment. A lot of people are using it. Why? All these coins are getting a lot of volume, and it doesn't take much to work out the fact that these are getting crazy volume. I've already showed you the fact that a coin like this has been out, what, less or just over a day, has already got a $71 million market cap. It's got a massive amount of volume flowing through it. And how many holders has it got? This is there, 64,000. It doesn't even, it's crazy. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. It's very, very simple, very, very educational. Yes, I have bought one token. Yes, there will be a donation going out if I do get profit. If I get profits, that is. And yeah, use profit only. Do a little bit of research, let's be honest here. And make sure you do take some profit. Take money off the table. If you are new to this space, I wouldn't recommend it. If you're experienced in the space, do it on your own. Don't be getting other people in with you. Just be very, very careful.